Okay, in this tutorial, folks, you are going to love what I show you here because it's working for us, it's working for everybody that we've shown, and it will work for you too. Now, this method is an underground tactic that will be exposed soon. It was used in Facebook, it was used in YouTube, and now we're going to show you how to use it doing app marketing. Okay, so the easiest thing to do here is you want to find really popular apps. Okay, look at this. This one has 187,973 ratings. That's insanely huge. Okay, so let's scroll down and see how many downloads. Okay, 10 to 50 million downloads of this app in the last 30 days. That is absolutely insane. So how does this help us in any way? Well, let me show you. If you go over here where it says AI Factory Limited, and you see everything that they're developing, right? So they're developing games, obviously, traditional games. And this is a crapshoot. It's power in numbers, but if you go right over here and click on website, it takes you to the developer's website. Now, sometimes there isn't a contact us button, but most of the time there's some way that you can find a place to send the developer a message, right? So you'd click on contact and inquiries for this one, for example. And what you're going to do is you're going to send them a message and you're going to ask them if there's a way that you can market your app through their app. Now, most app developers are not going to let you post your app within their app. But a lot of them will agree to do a push marketing campaign to their user list. Most of the developers have the ability to send push marketing, and you can agree on a price between them and you for the number of downloads that you want to achieve, right? So let's say I wanted to go to this company and say, I'll pay you 20 cents per download that you send to my mobile application. I won't compete with your application. It will be a complement to your application. They don't want you stealing their business. But if it's a complement to their application, or even totally adverse, totally different than their application, and you're willing to pay them a decent price per download, they will most likely market for you. And we have found several developers that are willing to do this. Now, if we go through and look at small developers within the Android store, you just have to go through and see small developers that don't have a lot on here, but have a couple popular ones. Okay, so here's one. He's got one game, or she, and on that account anyways. Seems that they do have a lot more. And let's scroll down to the bottom. Nope, nothing. So if you go through all of this, you might find a place where you can get in contact with these developers. Right now, being quick, I haven't been able to find one, but you never know, right? So this is an example of how you can boost your views to your apps incredibly fast. As long as it's an interesting app, it looks decent, it's not going to hurt their credibility. But if you followed everything that I've taught you throughout this entire course, most likely your app is going to be attractive, it's going to have a purpose, and most app developers are looking for money or they wouldn't be developing. So if you can deliver a paycheck to them for them sending out a simple push campaign or even adding your app link, creating an app feeder app out of their app for a set period of time for a set price, then there's a better chance that, you know, you're going to get views, they're going to get paid, and everything is going to be happy, hunky-dory, right? But it's all on, you know, how you approach them, your offer. You have to have the money readily available via PayPal, and you have to encourage them that they're going to get paid. You might even have to pay some money up front, but you've never seen an app grow faster ever before than doing this type of marketing. So use this to your advantage. It works exceptionally well, and all you have to do is go through each and every one of these until you find one that says yes. And what you'll find over time is that several of them will say yes, and you just have to bank all your contacts as you go. If you paid for one campaign through one app developer, chances are you're going to be able to go back to them again and again and again and again when you want your apps to get downloaded a lot. Now, a lot of these developers have asked for us to create the lingo that we want in the push marketing message. So in that, you want to have them say, can you review this app, right? Can you review this app for us? Tell us your thoughts, so on and so forth. That kind of thing, right? You don't want it to come across as if it was their app, but you do want to get the reviews in so that Google rates you higher within the search rankings of Google Play. And you also want them to download the app, and by saying review my app, they will download the app. And ironically, I've just stumbled across a developer that has a ton of successful games. One thing I forgot to mention, and this is the quickest way to contact the developer, but it's not always available, is see this link right here in the developer's account? You can click that and email the developer directly through this method, but that is not always live. 9 times out of 10, the developer's website is available, so you can go through that or up at the top, and you can contact the developer to see if there's a cross-promotion campaign that you guys can do together in order to increase your views and downloads of your app, increase the money in their pocket. I hope this has been beneficial. I hope you apply all these methods because they work, and they work right now. Who's to say if these will work in the coming months, but right now these work, and these will help you get paid.